Well, as Democrats continue their refusal to vote for DHS funding, everyday Americans are suffering the real-world consequences. Lines at airports all across the country are stretching as long as 5 hours as the partial shutdown fuels a TSA shortage. The DHS shutdown goes beyond long lines, however, as tensions with Iran grow higher. So does the need to protect our homeland. President Trump went after Democrats over that.
Even as our service members are fighting bravely to protect America abroad, the Democrat minority in Congress is deliberately sabotaging our national security at home.
I sat down with Florida Senator Rick Scott to get into all of this and more. Thank you so much for being here. We have to start tonight with misery at America's airports. Americans are waiting in TSA lines that are hours and hours long. They're missing important flights. This is all because the Democrats refuse to reopen the government. Where are negotiations with getting TSA and other parts of DHS funded?
Well, my understanding is Chuck Schumer has decided not to negotiate. He's not even talking to the White House because he doesn't care. He doesn't care that people are waiting at airports. He doesn't care that Secret Service isn't getting paid. He doesn't care the Homeland Security shut down. It's just a political fight for him. He thinks it's good. It's good. Maybe it'll help him become the majority leader in the fall. He doesn't care about Americans. The risk right now, especially at a time we have increased risk of terrorist threat in this country. It just doesn't make any sense to me why he doesn't want people to get paid. He wants to get paid, by the way. Every Democrat senator wants to make sure they get paid, but they don't care that other people don't get paid.
On a different note, in terms of legislation, President Trump has vowed not to sign any more legislation until the SAVE Act is passed. Of course, Chuck Schumer has falsely called this Jim Crow 2.0. Polls show that this type of voter ID is not partisan, including a vast majority of Democrats are fine with verification as a voter integrity measure at the polls. Where is the Senate on the SAVE Act, and can we expect a vote on that legislation soon?
Well, I'm going to keep busting my butt every day to make sure that we pass the Save America Act. Vote. You got to show an ID to almost do anything in this country. You ought to do it to vote. You ought to make sure you're an American citizen to register to vote. So this is basic common sense legislation. Republicans, Democrats, Independents support it. So we're going to continue to find a way to do it. We can do it either through getting 60 votes in the Senate. So I tell everybody, call every senator you know. Call them and tell them you want this bill passed. We can add it to a must-pass bill, or we can look at maybe we can do something if we get more knowledge about how we can do it through the talking filibuster. But we have got to figure out how to get the Save America Act passed. We secured our border, now to secure our elections.
Senator, before we go, I want to get to the news overseas. Of course, President Trump hinted today that he could take over the Strait of Hormuz. It's a very important waterway, of course, for oil that is exported around the world. What would that look like for the United States to be in charge of the Strait of Hormuz? And from your perspective, do you think it's necessary given the volatility in the region at the moment?
Well, first off, I would if President Trump says he's going to do something, first thing I'd say is he's got a pretty good chance of doing it. He's had a pretty good track record of success before he was president and since he's been president. So there's a way to, I think that he'll figure it out. It'll probably require some military support in the area, but what already he's decimated Iran's military, and Israel is decimating Hezbollah. The Houthis have sent on the sideline because they know what's going to happen to them. They get involved in this, they will be demolished by the U.S. military. Do not bet against the U.S. military.
Yeah, and of course, the president talked about the majority of the Iranian regime's navy being at the bottom of the sea as well. Senator Rick Scott, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate your perspective. Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.